Hi, you are welcome to my channel of Smart Polish. Today in this section of video, I will discuss about scatter plot graph, how to make a scatter plot graph using R. You will get it here. So to plot a scatter plot graph, first let's plot a graph first. That is general using the two argument or using two values. You can make the scatter plot graph. To do this thing, call the plot function. After that, call the data. Suppose I'm using card data sets. After that, I want to use the data frame of mean price, and along with that I want to use the data frame of card data set of max price. Okay, by using those two things I want to make a scatter plot. So let's plot the scatter plot. Here you will get the scatter plot graph. It just looks like that. Okay, where x-axis contains the mean price and y-axis contains the max price. Using this x-axis coordinate and y-axis coordinate of the data point, we can make the scatter plot graph. So if you want to do something else, suppose let's say plot and another one. Suppose their car data set, car and data sets which have only two data frame. Data frame is nothing. Data frame is the column of the data. So in car data set there is a speed and distance column is there. So using these two column of the data set, car data set, you can plot a scatter plot as well. So let's run the program and see the output. When we are using the car data set only, it is showing the output of the graph like this. Now let's forward, adding a title and level. So how to add a title and level of your data? So I'm copying this line, paste it. So I want to make the main is nothing. Main is the heading of your graph. So I'm giving the name that speed versus distance. Okay, it is the name of the graph, and x lab is the values of like speed, and y lab will take the value of distance. Okay, so run this program and see the output. Just nothing, it is the previous graph. After that, it is the name of the graph, speed versus distance. X lab, I mean x axis is the speed and y axis is the distance. Fine, all right. So we can grid it. Grid means we can grid with that. So if you run the grid, so it will be gridded. See the output. Here you will get this point is now gridded with a rectangle type of grid is showing with the light color, light gray colors. You can see it here in the graph. After that, you can points the car also, points the car data sets as well. If you points the car data sets, you will get the answer of like this. It is the same of like. Okay, so any of this function if you want to know more about, then go to the console, and I told with the interrogation symbol after the write the function name. Suppose I don't know hist, how to use the hist in histogram diagram, you will get the proper answer at here. Okay, and if I told you one more thing, if you need to install any of the library, or if you want to import the data which is belongs to another library, so the common procedure is you will go to the tools. After that, you will get to here install package, and from install package you will run at here. Remember that this should be installed from cron. You will write the package name here, and you will set your library path, and it should be your working directory. Neither the after installation it will not be found that it will, you will get the message that this package is not in your systems, please install it. This type of misleading may be possible, so remember that while you are working on that directory you will install the package only. So far so happens. So I will go to the creating a scatter plot for multiple groups. So I want to create a multiple groups scatter plot. For that reason, go ahead. So With Irish I want to make, and plot I'm giving, which type of plot I'm using. Oh, no. I'm using the plot, that which plot you want to make. Suppose in Iris dataset, pet not petrol, it will automatically give the suggestion petal width, petal length, petal length. I want to make the graph with the petal length and with petal width. Petal width. Okay, so fine. So run the program. Okay, you will get the graph of like this, where Iris dataset, the x-axis take the petal length and y-axis takes the petal width. Sometimes it is not giving suggestion, it is not mean like that you are giving in the, you are going to the wrong directions. So let's make another graph of the same things. Just copy the line, sorry, and paste the line at here. Okay, so Iris dataset, you want to make a plot using petal length and petal width and use the PCA functions. What does it mean? PCA will the distribution function. So PCH, sorry, PCH equal to as dot integer. It will take the integer, how many integer it will take, spices, SPI, spices. It will takes how many spices is there, it will take as an integer, and the spices will be color with, sorry, color as a uh, suppose I'm doing the color of red and blue. Red color I want to give, and along with that I want to give the blue color. Okay, so fine. So PCS is not there, I'm to keeping the blinds in here. Fine, all right. So what happened? So let's see the output. I will discuss with that. So in that functions, red and blue, did among mistakes. It is the bracket mistakes. Okay, I did data sets one making the plot. After that, petal length and petal width. Okay, after that PC I'm using as integer. Fine. Spices, and color will be of color red and blue. Okay, there is a mistake somewhere. So petal length as a x-axis it will use, and petal width uses a y-axis, and tch as integer. It is taken the values equal to as integer. Spices, okay, and column is with this name. Okay, okay, after that I'm giving here comma, it should not be comma. Yeah, fine. Now it's fine. So let's see the answer. The answer is given like this. It is the plotting graph of petal length and petal width, where there is the spices number is 3, and we are getting the spices number as integer using the PCH using the PCH functions. Here you will get the triangle, the one plus symbol and is round symbol. Those are the different type of spices. So it is using the iris datasets. Okay, fine, all right. Then we'll move forward how to add a legend on that. So if you want to listen, make a legend on that, so just create a legend first. F is equal to like factor, how many factor is there, so the number of factor is iris data is there, and there is spices. Okay, because there is 3 spices, it will take automatically from this. Sorry, I'll run this program. After that, it is the same of this functions uses. Okay, copy this one, paste it here, and use one more thing is PCH. Spices will be the values as integer of f. Okay, petal length, petal width, and PCS is like this. Okay, all right. So when you run these programs, you will get the answer like this. All the, because I'm not coloring here. So after that, add a legend. Legend. What the legend means? It will one from starting point of x, and y it will be goes up to 2.5, and as dot characters, that levels of f, those many of characters it will be there, and pch will be 1 to length of the levels of f. Okay, we got the answer. Yes, we got the answers, and see the answer here. So those of the spices here, it will be given that those of the spices is name as a Ceuta, versicolor, and virginica. So it is the procedure how to add the legend in your data sets. So hopefully you will understand, and to get more update, please stay in touch with the channel and follow the next videos. Please subscribe, like, and share my videos as well as much as possible. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.